The horror sequel that's got everyone talking, Black Phone 2, has kicked off with a bang, raking in an impressive $10.7 million on its opening day and preview screenings. This Blumhouse production is on track to claim the top spot at the box office, leaving its competition in the dust. But here's where it gets interesting. While Black Phone 2 is expected to dominate, Aziz Ansari's comedy Good Fortune is struggling to find its footing, debuting in third place amidst a sluggish October box office. Universal has strategically placed Black Phone 2 in 3,411 North American locations for its opening weekend, projecting a solid three-day total of $24.4 million. That's a promising start, especially when compared to the original Black Phone, which debuted to $23.6 million in 2022. This sequel, featuring the return of Ethan Hawke as the notorious grabber, has also secured some premium large-format auditoriums, which could give it an extra boost at the box office. Blumhouse is hoping for a strong finish to the year after a disappointing 2025 slate, which included Wolfman, The Woman in the Yard, Drop, and N3 GAN 2.0. Each of these films had modest budgets but failed to make a significant impact in theaters. Black Phone 2, with its R rating and higher production cost of $30 million, is set to become Blumhouse's biggest opening of the year, but it remains to be seen if it can sustain its momentum. The first Black Phone was a surprise hit, multiplying its debut weekend gross nearly fourfold to finish with an impressive $90 million domestically. Black Phone 2 aims to replicate this success, positioning itself as the premier horror release during the Halloween season. For Blumhouse, there's still one more sequel to look forward to, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which is set to release in December through Universal. On the other hand, Lionsgate's Good Fortune is falling short of expectations, with projections indicating an opening weekend gross of $5.9 million from 2,985 locations. Despite a star-studded cast including Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, Sandra Oh, and Keke Palmer, along with positive reviews and audience buzz, the film earned a modest $2.4 million on its opening day. This muted start for Good Fortune highlights the challenges of releasing an original R-rated comedy in today's theatrical landscape. However, it's not all doom and gloom, as Sony's One of Them Days proved earlier this year with a domestic total of $50 million. In other box office news, Disney's Tron Ares is expected to drop by 65% in its second weekend, earning an estimated $11 million. With a North American total of $54 million in its first 10 days, the sci-fi sequel is fading fast and may struggle to recoup its $180 million production budget. In a close race for fourth place, Warner Brothers Awards favorite One Battle After Another is currently leading, despite a 45% drop in daily earnings from last week. This contemporary epic, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and starring Leonardo DiCaprio, has shown strong week-to-week holds. But its North American gross of $59 million after 22 days of release is still estimated to result in a $100 million loss. Paramount's Roofman, starring Channing Tatum, is falling to fifth place with a second Friday gross of $1.1 million. The film is expected to earn $3.6 million in its sophomore weekend, marking a 55% drop from its opening. With a domestic gross of $15.4 million through Sunday, Roofman is having a subdued run, even against its slim $19 million production budget. Also opening this weekend is Angel Studios' World War II thriller, Truth Treason, which earned $1.1 million on its opening day and is projected to land in sixth place domestically with a $2.8 million opening weekend. The PG-13 rated drama received a glowing A grade from CinemaScore, a common occurrence for Angel releases. Lastly, Amazon MGM is expanding its R-rated campus drama After the Hunt to 1,238 locations after a limited release in New York and Los Angeles last weekend. Directed by Luca Guadagnino and starring Julia Roberts, Andrew Garfield, and Ayo Edebiri, the film earned approximately $650,000 on Friday and is headed for 7th place. Negative reviews from its Venice Film Festival premiere in August seem to have impacted its performance, with audiences giving it a lukewarm C- grade on CinemaScore.